Okay, first of all, let me apologize for this video quality. I couldn't get it to focus on the screen and me at the same time. So we're going to do it this almost voiceover way. Here's my presentation of 10 weeks at CrossFit 209 Sport. First of all, how did I find it? Well, in the world of CrossFit, you can work for CrossFit headquarters, which is based out of Santa Cruz, California. When you work for CrossFit headquarters, you're part of what's called seminar staff. As a seminar staff member, you run the seminars that essentially certify people to coach and run CrossFit affiliates. What I did is I sent an email to every member of this seminar staff that I could find who owned a CrossFit affiliate and asked if they could help me out with my internship. Gabe Subry at CrossFit 209 was the first one to respond, and he said yes, he could definitely help me out. So 23 and a half hour drive later, here I am in California. Who is Gabe Subry? Gabe Subry is a veteran of CrossFit, a veteran of personal training, and a veteran of the fitness industry itself. He is the co-owner of CrossFit 209 Sport along with Vince Carter, who in his own right is a decorated athlete and also a veteran of the CrossFit and personal training industries. What is CrossFit? It's a functional fitness-based strength and conditioning program. What that means is we strive in CrossFit to find the most functional level of fitness capable for each athlete. We want everyone to be functionally fit. We say that your 1 hour a day in the gym should make you better for the 23 that you're not in the gym. Otherwise, your 1 hour in the gym is wasted. Where is CrossFit 209 Sport? It's right here in Stockton, California. It's part of the San Joaquin Valley, sort of that NorCal area. Why did I choose this place? I felt that this is one of the best opportunities I could get to learn from some of the best coaches in the world, as well as working at and for the largest CrossFit affiliate in the world. The gym is 54,000 square feet. We'll talk about that in a minute. So the facility, like I said, 54,000 square feet. That's a large facility, especially for a CrossFit gym. We don't have many machines. It's mostly open space, and we have to utilize that space to the best of our ability. In that space, we have 70 yards of indoor turf, 200 meters of an indoor track, 4 Rogue brand pull-up rigs, which are one of the staples of CrossFit. Essentially, it's pull-up station upon pull-up station, joined by squat racks. Endless equipment. I think the actual number is in the low hundreds of barbells, countless amounts of bumper plates for Olympic lifting, dumbbells, kettlebells, resistance bands, you name it. That functional fitness community, we support it with our equipment. And of course, we wouldn't have a CrossFit gym without our hundreds of super fit CrossFitters. I think our membership here at 209 stands in about the 300 range, so it's very impressive how many numbers they're able to keep. Like I said, Stockton, California. Stockton is right there in NorCal, if you see it on that star on the map. It's a population of 305,000. That's as of 2014. It's located in San Joaquin County, considered to be part of Northern California, and it's in the San Joaquin Valley region of Northern California. A fun fact about Stockton, it's home to the world's largest asparagus festival. That's right, asparagus. There's a festival. Details about my internship. So it's 350 hours of on-the-job work experience. Spent pretty much however Gabe and Vince decided to use my time. Essentially, I started observing. I came in for every class that both Gabe and Vince coached. I would watch, I would take notes, kind of keep track of how the time was managed in each class. From there, I advanced to, while observing, coaching small groups through warm-ups and introductions to movements. Maybe something as simple as the press, shoulder press, push press, somewhere in there. As well as staples of the CrossFit warm-up, such as different stretches, rowing, riding the Airdyne bike, which you see in that picture on the bottom right. And then eventually it progressed to coaching full classes. While I was coaching these full classes, either Gabe or Vince was standing nearby watching, sort of listening. At the end of each class, I would be given feedback on how I did. And of course, there's also odd jobs in there throughout my time. What did I do on my time off? Well, really, I didn't have too much time off. I spent 5 or more hours per day coaching, and then 2 or 4 hours of workout time during that day. So I was spending on and about 8 hours at the gym a day, 6 days a week. Most of my time was spent most of my time not spent coaching classes was spent working out with the CrossFit 209 team. Something inside of CrossFit is a competition. There's the CrossFit Games, CrossFit Regionals, the CrossFit Open in succeeding order. The bottom left picture here is 5. It contains 5 members of our 6-person team that qualified for regionals. These are some very fit individuals. Like I said, it's a competitive group of individuals who compete in the sport of fitness, and I now am lucky enough to consider all of them my friends. It's very fun to work out with them. They sort of challenge my abilities as an athlete. Highlights of my time here. First of all, the people. Right there on the side, there's too many people to count who have made an impact on me here. I love training with like-minded individuals, training as in coaching individuals who just wanted to get better. I love the commitment to excellence in movement and coaching. Everybody here, you'd be hard-pressed to find someone who doesn't want to get better. And if they don't want to get better, they quickly find out they're in the wrong spot. This isn't just a space to come work out. We as coaches at 209 strive to push everyone to the best and the max of their ability to get the most effect out of their fitness and their time in the gym. Also, like I said before, working with some of the best coaches in the industry. Gabe has made a huge impact in CrossFit. Vince has made a huge impact not only in CrossFit but also in the sport-specific training industry. He runs a youth program called Elevate, which is in CrossFit 209 Sports Facility. It's a program for essentially kindergarten through college athletes. They come in, they work sport-specific drills, strength and conditioning sorts of things. He's got a few kids who have made it as far as the NFL and more who are on their way up. It's very impressive to watch some of those guys work. Challenges. The volume of coaching instruction. So, like I said, we strive for excellence in our coaching. So as soon as I thought that I was doing well, I was doing something right, there would be one more cue that I needed from Gabe, one more thing I could work on. It was always good enough, but it was never perfect. And I don't think being perfect as a coach is ever something you can find, because just like an athlete, you'll always be able to do something different. You'll always be able to do something better. Something I did a few times during a class that he pointed out, these classes are so large, you have to make sure you're waiting for everyone before you give instruction. It's not uncommon to have a class of 30 people or more, kind of like you see on that top picture there. That class right there, I believe, if I'm counting my numbers right through that picture, there's 18 pictured, and there were more there. So you just have to make sure that they're ready and attentive, and everybody's standing there waiting before you start giving instruction. And then this is something Gabe says all the time, the 209 way. You need to build relationships with your clients. It's great if they're paying you $100 or whatever dollars a month, and you're coaching them and they're getting better. But is it enough to keep them coming back? Some people will strive for just the results, and that's fine. But many people need a relationship. They need to feel that you know them, that you're part of their community, that you're part of being with them every day. They want to come see you because you are a friend of theirs. So building this with 300 people is something that I will continue to do as I spend time here. Also keeping classes on schedule. With 11 classes a day, all an hour long, it's important to keep them from running into each other. There's about a 5-minute overlap that's acceptable, so you can run about a 65-minute class and get away with it. But keeping it as close to that time schedule as you can and still giving good instruction, getting good movement, making sure everyone gets an equal opportunity through the entire workout is very important. Overcoming the challenges. To overcome each challenge, I set a goal for each. One, I needed each person to clearly hear instructions. The second was the client to be ready when the instruction is given. Like I said, wait for everybody. Know the athlete's name, have it committed to memory as well, and I needed to know one thing about them to build a relationship. Something like I knew where they worked, I knew their favorite color, something silly like that that could spark a conversation when I saw them. And then the class to be taught with a game plan. Something they teach you in the CrossFit Level 2 course, which is inside of those seminars I was talking about earlier, is how to set up sort of like a lesson plan for each class. How to break down your hour so that you get maximum coaching, maximum efficiency of each athlete, and then everyone gets the best bang for their buck, if you will. So that was important to have a game plan for each workout. What did I take away? I'm just going to read these straight to you because this is important to me. A deepened interest in coaching and movement, better coaching abilities, friendships, a goal to continue my CrossFit and fitness education, and shockingly enough, a job. I am on the schedule at CrossFit 209 as one of their coaches, and I have been for 3 weeks now. So something I wanted to do when I got out here was coach at this facility, and my progress through the internship has allowed that to happen. So very, very proud of that. Am I biased towards CrossFit? No. I think I'm biased towards fitness. I'm biased towards people getting the most out of their body's capabilities. I know people are made to move a certain way. People need to be able to move a certain way. And something that I love about CrossFit is it recognizes that the needs of an Olympic athlete and the needs of our grandparents, they don't differ by kind, they just differ by degree. Everyone needs to know how to squat. It's not something that can be taken away from you. You need to know how to squat so that you can sit down in a chair, stand up out of a chair, and move your body through space. So CrossFit, from what I have found, I just know that it works the best for the things that I am biased towards in fitness. And that's my presentation.